This is Tuesday, April the 6th, 2010. There was no recording Monday. I apologize for not being able to have that available for us. We are on lesson 9, Sorrow Over My Sin. And we want to begin to examine the 6 marks of godly sorrow. And those are listed for us in verse 11. What vindication of yourselves, what indignation, what fear, what longing, what zeal, and what avenging of wrong. Now you can take a look at these and go to Webster's dictionary or probably come up with a pretty accurate English definition. However, we need to have a little English lesson this morning before we dive into these words, because each of these words carry a particular Greek nuance that the readers would understand. So with that in mind, let's take a look at some English words that can sound alike but are spelled differently, and their meaning is different. For example, blue, the color blue, or I blew my nose. Red, the color red, or I read a book. Witch, or witch in the spirit world. Hear, location, hear your ear. Buy something. Wave, goodbye, or buy in the sense of going around, or buy as in depart. And then break as if you were driving a car, or break as if you dropped a dish. They sound the same, don't they? But they're spelled differently and their meaning is different. And this will become clear near the end because the Greek language is so much more specific and detailed. Whether or weather. There, or the contraction they are. To, meaning also. When you have a T with 2 O's, it means also. And then the number 2. Your, the contraction of you are and your. Bare as in animal, bare as in no clothing. One, and that second one should be W-O-N. I apologize. So one and one. We automatically, in our English language, in our minds, generally understand which word is being used because of the context of the sentence. However, imagine a person from another foreign country coming to America, and they're starting to learn English, and they are being sponsored by a family, and they begin talking about red. The person talks to his friend from Ecuador and said, I read a book. And the person from Ecuador might only understand red as a color of a flower in his country. And then English words can be used in a variety of ways. For example, I caught the ball. I caught a cold. How many times have we said that? Oh, I caught a cold. A dog can bark. The tree has bark. I use nails when working. I paint my nails. So do you paint your nails before you put them into a piece of wood? I swim in a pool. I play pool. It can be confusing, can't it? And then English words can sound the same but have different meanings. Bat, compact, desert or dessert, fair, lie, lead. For example, bat there, okay? It could be an animal, it could be something used in a sport. Compact could be an agreement or something that is condensed. Dessert could be something that is eaten, or some pronounce this desert, and that would be a dry parcel of land. Fair could be complexion, or it can be a part of a county fair. Lie could be something said, or it could be prostrate. Lead could be out in front, or lead could be, um, uh, boy, I'm drawing a blank on that one. Maybe that's not a good word to have up there. Maybe you can help me out. Refuge, garbage, or refuse. Now, the English language versus the Greek language. Let's draw some summary here, okay? First of all, the Greek language does not have words that sound alike. Unlike the English language, each word is distinct. The Greek language does not have words that are spelled the same and have different meanings, like the English language does. The Greek language does not use words in a variety of ways. They are concise. There is one meaning assigned to the root, and from the root you can have several related words, but the root remains the same. So as we begin to go through these different words about godly sorrow, the characteristics of godly sorrow, I'll share with you the Corinthians understanding, the Greek understanding of the word, which can have a tremendous enlargement of our understanding of what godly sorrow should look like. Often English words have their origin in the Greek language. Translating Greek into English can give a less than accurate understanding of the author's original meaning. The English language has a hard time with certain words, not always, in bringing the meaning from the Greek into the English. Now, there is a source, before you get kind of all shook up here. You do not need to go to school or go get a correspondence course to study Greek. There is a source that is available here that I will show you. It's called Strong's Expanded Exhaustive Concordance of the Bible. It's an interlinear Bible. And what that does is you enter the verse you want to know more about. You'll get a display of either the Hebrew or the Greek text with the English underneath it. And you will also notice that the structure of the sentence will be according to the Greek or the Hebrew language, not the English language. You click on the word you want insight on, and you will be directed to a page providing the word in its original language along with its meaning and several examples. It's a very helpful tool. It's a quick way to do word studies or to understand a word. And here is a website that you can download it for free, www.biblehub.com. And you can download a free copy of the Interlinear Study Bible. And it's a very helpful tool. It's a tool that I use when I'm working off of my computer. I used to have all of the major Bible study books when I was geographically pinned down to a location, but with the years of moving and traveling to churches to teach, you can't carry all that weight around. So technology for me, in a good sense, has been able to put some of this stuff on my laptop and refer to it. Now, next time that we get together, we're going to take a look at the word vindication. Maybe you want to go look at it yourself in a Merriam-Webster dictionary or some type of dictionary that you might have and find out what it has to say. I will caution you that most of the dictionaries, if you were to type the word vindication in there, it will come back and say to vindicate. So they aren't very helpful at times. But we'll have a fun time going through this. I hope you tune in tomorrow as we begin to take a look at the 6 marks of godly sorrow, namely with vindication. Thank you so much for tuning in.